So I have this video idea that I'm working on, and the working title for it is that optimization is killing you, and the solution is to romanticize your life. Part of that video idea is baked into this thought that I want to start a YouTube channel. And I want to continue to build it up. I started a YouTube channel back when I was in college, and it was mostly out of a hobby, trying to set something up, learn how to do some hard things like video editing and live streaming, and just see if I could do it. And I learned I could do it. I didn't grow. I didn't get a lot of followers. I think I got 25 on Twitch. I think I got maybe 15 on YouTube. And looking back, a lot of the videos that I made were fine. But also at the time, I wasn't quite emotionally ready for people to criticize my own work. And I'm still not great at accepting criticism for my own work. I've got coworkers who will tell you that through and through. So instead of trying to put together a perfect piece of content that I put a lot of thought and soul and love into, I thought I would just sit down, get in front of the camera, and just kind of talk about why I'm thinking about doing this, or why I'm doing this, right? I've got, my work is good. I feel really confident that I'll be able to continue to do really good work at work. I'm also building a lot of cool stuff for software clients. I've got a lot of stuff going on day to day. By the way, that thing that you hear, that's the cat's litter box that's going right now, which is a lot of fun. Also, if you hear any scratching noises behind you, that's my cat, Equinox. But anyway, I've got this video playing behind me, actually a bunch of videos playing behind me, from Naked Jakey. Naked Jakey, if you ever watch this video, I'll lose my goddamn mind, I guess. I don't know. But I'm a big fan of your YouTube content. You're a big inspiration for me. And you make me want to grow as a YouTuber. I've connected to a lot of your videos. I've connected to a lot of the content that you've put out there. I think your Elden Ring video was the first thing that I ever watched from you. And I was so, enamored with your content in particular that I went and played a lot of Dark Souls games. My first Souls game after Elden Ring was Bloodborne, and I played that off of basically your recommendation. From there, I went and tried to play all the rest of the Dark Souls games. I played and finished Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1 and 2. I started Dark Souls 1, but I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to play it on the Nintendo Switch. So that's where I own it, and the controls were so bass-ackwards that I just stopped playing. And Dark Souls 1 is one of those games that, I just don't have the patience for it anymore. So anyway, the whole point of this is that this YouTuber and a lot of his YouTube videos influenced my life and changed who I want to be and how I think about the world and how I recommend games, how I go about doing things in life. And because of that, I have been inspired to make my own content. So hopefully I can continue to inspire other people and hopefully change people's lives for the better. With all of that being said, I also know that YouTube's a really competitive space. Hi. What are you doing? And I am a competitive person, and so there's a big part of me that I know is going to want to make really good content that a lot of people like. And I know right now, recording this video, that part of this is me seeking a little bit of external validation. I like it when people tell me I do a good job. I like it when people like the stuff that I create and that I make. And at the end of the day, I'm kind of thinking that I have to play to my strengths a little bit. I'm at my best when I'm improvising, when I'm going a little bit off script. I'm at my best when I'm given structure and an idea and I'm allowed to just kind of explore it, you know? I'm at my best when I'm given the freedom and the liberty to be able to just kind of do and hope for the best. And so I think this video is a little bit of an attempt to try and do that and lean into my strengths. I'm still going to put together the optimization video. I'm still going to put together the script. I'm still going to release it because I actually think it's good content. It's stuff that I appreciate. It's stuff that I like. And I think if I like it, other people will probably find and connect with it too. I've got a couple of video ideas coming up that I think a lot of people will appreciate. I'm going to stick to local content for now. So this first video is going to be a little bit of an examination into like kind of more the artistic side of content creation for me, but I'm also just going to explore a couple different mediums. I'm going to try reporting a little bit on an underground scene where I feel like my unique perspective in that underground arena, so to speak, is going to be helpful for getting people to understand something that's happening in the world, right? Almost like a little bit of journalism. Another piece of content that I have is just kind of lifestyle content that I'm thinking of making, demonstrating how I was able to accomplish a task and why I did it in the way that I did, and then kind of document the process from there. Anyway, I am really excited to start this YouTube channel. I think it'll be really interesting. And I hope that this video conveys kind of the style of intimacy that I'm hoping to convey. And I don't mean intimacy in like a sexual way. I mean intimacy as I want to create personal moments of connection with people. I want you to feel like by watching my content, you know a little bit of who I am, and maybe a part of me connects to a part of you that appreciates the content that I make. Historically, I've made a lot of video game content because video game content is like what I consume on a day-to-day basis, but I don't know if that's actually going to be a way for me to break through and connect with people. So another thing that I'm going to try is, well, I'm actually going to just be starting to try a lot more IRL, real life content, vlogging style. So keep an eye out for that. But at the end of the day, if you like this kind of honesty, if you like this kind of connection, if you like a random nerd who's not particularly smart, not particularly athletic or crazy in any special way, but just wants to find ways to connect to other people, I hope that this can be a method for that. Also, if my family's watching, mom, dad, siblings, anybody who's related to me or who's a person that I know in real life, thank you for supporting. Appreciate the like and subscribe, right? Might as well say that because we're at this point in the video, right? But also, I'm going to be pretty honest about myself on here, and that might not include things that you guys like. So, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm dishonest with friends or family, but there's this idea that you only know a person in the, minute fractional way that you know them. So your coworkers only know coworker you, your parents only know you as their kid, your spouse only knows you as your spouse, your friends only know you as your friend, right? Nobody really has an all-encompassing picture of anybody else. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit more of an all-encompassing picture of who I am and a very honest perspective on that. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go watch some more Nakey Jakey videos, so see you dudes.